What you might hear on the Dad Podcast can be considered offensive. We have explicit content. You have been warned. Proceed with caution.
Titties!
You're listening to the Dad Podcast.
Let's get started.
Fuck those little kids.
That's you, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
There might be some pictures on there you don't need to see.
Well, that's interesting.
Actually-
you're a ball sack in that one.
You've seen them. Because my mom liked to send them to my wife, who then sent them to Dan while we were camping.
Oh, yeah, we studied those, actually.
Yeah. I think Dan still does. I think he sits home at night.
That was a bad call sitting in his.
Right? That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I almost called him tonight and be like, what are you doing, fucker? Because I know his wife's out of town.
Oh.
Because she's with my wife at her family reunion. What's that shit? High school reunion. See, I knew I'd get it. It clicked sometime in there. She wanted me to go. I'm like, oh, Riley's first game is Saturday. I can't miss it. So
I can't miss that. Sorry.
So she took Tana. And I guess they're going to go.
Oh, is that the one at Glenn's?
No, they're in. It's
Dan just went to Glenn's for somebody else.
last weekend. He was camping there again not last weekend because I had his truck. The weekend before, he was camping there because last weekend was Amelia's birthday.
Oh, that's right.
He was there for Tana's friend, and I don't know if it was a graduation or what. I just know he said he was camping there because of Tana's friend.
Got it.
But I know he was in Glens Ferry. The weekend after we golfed, he was going back there again.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. I was saying 3 weeks. Damn.
Yeah, yeah. And then
Not that cool.
I got to have his truck back to him Thursday.
Is that when years?
No, so wait, did I know when we met up the other night?
You were still questioning. You said, if it comes to it, I want a fucking car.
Yes, yeah, because they said the torque converter was the problem and all this. So I am getting a whole new transmission in it. He said they told us the parts would be here in 10 days. It could be 2 weeks, and then they still got to put it together.
Which is a process.
Yeah, so I told him, I was like, look, I've got 3 kids. One's in football. They're all in school. My wife works. I work. I need a car. And he's like, well, let me see what I can do. I'll call you back later. And I'm like, look, I've got my buddy's truck until Thursday. I need it before then. The following Wednesday, we're flying out to Baton Rouge.
Oh, nice.
So obviously I don't need a vehicle from that Wednesday through whenever I get back. But
yeah, New Orleans.
we're going there. So first 2 days are in Baton Rouge, and then we rented a car and we'll drive to New Orleans, where we're going to meet her sister and
Bourbon Street.
my brother-in-law, Sean. I love New Orleans. I don't think I'd want to live there because of the crime, but I love visiting. It's awesome.
Yep. Just like most big cities.
Yeah. I love San Diego to visit. I don't ever want to live in that place.
Yeah. San Diego's pretty nice, but like I said, everything, you just get away from the normal stuff, and there's shit.
I was dating a girl, Jesus, 20 years ago or something, before I met my wife, and she moved right after we.
we clarify that.
Right after we got together, she moved to San Diego because she was a nurse and she was going to go work down there. So about a month after she moved down there, I went and stayed a month or so with her. And I'm telling you what, there was times we sat for 2 hours in the same spot on the freeway in San Diego, just stopped. People pouring out barbecue grills and just cooking because that's how long their
It's fucking genius, right?
rush
there.
hour traffic. Yeah, keep it in your car and just
Like, I got a cooler. I got that dry ice and shit. It's all set up real nice the last 2 weeks. Throw some shit in there, fucking bust out it, and just like make
Just
a day
have
of
it ready, yeah.
Why not, man? Whoever's doing that out there, God fucking bless you.
So one thing I thought about tonight is parents at kids' sporting events.
Oh my.
Holy freaking Christ. And this is just a practice. And this is just something I've been dealing with the past. When did our kids start? 2 weeks ago? 3?
Football?
Yeah, when did they start? They started practicing
3
the
weeks
same
ago,
night. So
yeah.
it was about 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because his first game
First game is
tomorrow.
Yeah.
And there's 4 kids on Riley's team that were on his team last year, which sucks. I was hoping most of them would because they all played together. But
Yeah.
I guess it was so bad that they had so little kids turn out this year for the senior league that Riley's team now is like 3 or 4 teams together because none of them had enough kids to make one team. And it kind of sucks because there's 4 different coaches yelling.
Oh, way too many Chiefs.
Yeah.
Not enough Indians.
Now it's calmed down a little bit more, but the parents, and normally I would say the dads, but some of these moms, holy Christ. It's like, just shut the fuck up. Let the coach discipline, yell, whatever he's doing with the kids.
Yeah.
Let the fuck out. Like, if you can't keep your mouth shut at practice, don't show up. Don't sit there and yell at your kid, hustle, I'm going to ground you. You're going to run laps until you puke. There's one dad was so bad. He's literally making his 12-year-old son tear up because he's yelling at him right there at practice as everybody's trying to leave.
Why?
Because he's a fucking douchebag. I don't know.
Dude.
Like, that's what I'm getting at. And games are worse, but like
like I said, my first game is tomorrow. But I was super furious at our jamboree that we had because basically what happened was Zane's not on the offensive side, working on his hands. You know what I mean? He's been playing full contact football for 10 days. So we're working on his hands and a few things. You know what I mean? He's getting really good. But he's not first team, but he rotates in on defense, right? Mm-hmm. Well, the jamboree's 10 minutes. So they operate the offense.
You got 10? Oh, wait. 10 total or?
10 per offense, 10 defense.
Okay.
20 total.
Oh, so you got more then.
Yeah, a lot of places don't.
They got 8 each. I mean, it's not like it's a huge difference, but.
That's the most did for tackle. They did 10 at ours, which is cool. It didn't matter because check this out. So the offense operates, does their thing. I knew Zane wasn't going to get in there too much because, like I said, he's been working on it, but he's really good at defense. And he wasn't in the first group, and they ran like 4 plays, and they had a freaking beast mode of a fucking running back. I mean, this kid's probably 8, 9 years old, and he drug like 4 of Zane's teammates with him, and then shucked them and fucking walked into the end zone. Like, it was the most impressive run I've ever seen. And this kid's literally like, he's just starting to like, because they just dropped the age group down from 10. You just start 10 for tackle.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And then, or 9 and 10. And now it's 8.
So it was 9 to 10, 10 to 11.
Yeah.
11, 12. And I think the seniors are 12, 13.
Yeah. And Zane's 8. And so they dropped it. So he's in there now. So he was supposed to play flex this year. Now he's in full contact. So.
Yeah. Much better.
Yeah, much better, but he's still 8.
Yeah.
So but he's doing good. Has a pulled muscle in his back, but that was from the 25-foot fucking water slide.
Was that him? So it was very blurry on that picture, but was that him? Because, dude, he went up in the air and then back down.
Yeah, honestly, the angle was terrible. If I would have taken it from the side, you would have seen the distance he traversed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it was like an 8-foot fucking, sorry to change the subject, but real quick, it was like a fucking 8-foot free fall from the top of this thing. And when a big dude gets up there, bro, you know you're 25 feet off the fucking ground.
Yeah.
And you just barely survive because the handholds stop at the top. Well, when you're 6'4" and you're climbing up this goddamn thing, my feet are still 5 rungs down.
Yeah.
I need something else to fucking grab onto. This thing's soaking wet and spraying water in my face.
Slip sliding
at the top, so the whole top's just like water rushing. I'm just like, okay. So I had to like walrus fucking myself up over fucking get it up in there. Well, I hit the back and I feel like I'm going to fall into the neighbor's fucking yard.
Oh, shit.
Because it's strapped in really good. Like they had some serious straps on it. They were kind of loose, so
but they're not strapping you in,
bro. It could have happened. So I was like, oh shit, okay. So I got up there and, dude, it's literally fucking straight down, like 8 feet.
But back to the parents thing. Wait, where were you?
Oh wait, hold on. Yeah.
Where were you before that happened?
We had like 3 conversations going on. We were spiraling quickly. The voodoo juice force was hitting quickly to my brain because I just got off work. Okay, let's regroup.
The bouncy slide, 25 foot.
Yeah. Anyway, it is an 8-foot drop. It bounces. It throws you. It launches. We have a picture of a 4-year-old that decided to jump at the top.
Oh shit!
So the free fall is about 10 feet onto an angled, inflated thing.
Yeah. So that's going to be bouncy already.
And it launched her
over the pool.
Head over, like her. She had her nose plugged because there's a big pool at the bottom. She had her nose plugged. And she's 4, and this is 25, like literally 25 feet tall. It was taller than my house. And she jumped and hit it and flipped head over fucking thing and then landed and hit again. And then they had this big tsunami wave thing that was supposed to protect you from the side. So she hit that. Otherwise, she would have flown into the freaking my play set. And then it flung her into the pool. And there's video of it. I've got to get it. I have got to get it. And she's like this cute little like petite thing. She's just like has this mean look and she's all jumps and brrr. Anyway.
I just picture ting, ting, ting.
Yeah.
Ting.
So yes, back to that was Zane. But he did, and this is where to get back to the other one, that's where he did hurt himself. So he's been tore up for that. So he has a wound. Because
I was going to say,
the football
watching,
conversation,
even though it was blurry, like you could see he's like, and then like flies a bit.
Yeah.
Before he comes back down.
You should have seen some of the bigger people because they'd come down and then they're just fast. It's fast and quick and then boom and hit. And you got to be able to like prepare to hit the fucking wall at the end because you're traveling 26 miles an hour. And it was at an angle. So it totally took you to one side, like no matter how you went away from it. And it felt like the later the day went, as it got muddier, it kind of sank more. So like you'd line Zane up on one side and he'd hit and it'd almost shoot him into the freaking playset. It got a little scary at the end.
Was it just the slide? Like you climb up the back and you slide, or was there more to it on the other side?
No, yeah, you just called it was like the big slide, and then right beside it was the staircase.
Okay.
Which was vertical. Like it was ridiculous, bro.
Maybe over the pool because it didn't have that. Like you were saying, the tsunami thing on the other side.
Yeah, my niece jumped and she landed and she almost went forward. It almost launched her face forward into the bottom pool.
With that slant, yeah, I can see that.
Dude,
If you hit just right,
it was dangerous and scary, dude. And yeah, anyway, Zane pulled a muscle and it's been affecting him in football. Like it's been wrecking him. So he's got a little battle wound. It wasn't from football. So
yeah.
But then there was something we
parents at children's.
Oh my God,
that's where it originally started.
Yeah.
Because I mean, even in flag football or whatever they're calling it nowadays, what was it? He was a flex or whatever, you know, like. I don't know what it is with these parents. Like they're out there like, hustle, get that down, hit him. It's like, shut up.
Dude, honestly, even coaches at that point, like when we're talking flex, we were talking 6-7-year-old. Yeah. Dude, there's this one dude from this one school in this one town that I'm not super fond of. I know there's local listeners now. Hi, guys. So I'll keep that a little more under wraps. But total asshole, like, about the rules and stuff, and his flex is weird, dude. Like everything's super modified, impossible to understand. And this dude is like, our coach is just like asking questions to the referee, like, "Hey, I don't think he's supposed to do that," or whatever, you know. And he's out there fucking pounding his book. He's like, "No, the rules, coach. No, the rules." He's like,
and he's just a dad.
No, he was the coach. Yeah,
oh, he was a
dad, but he was a coach.
He was okay. I thought it was just somebody in the crowd.
This is flag football with very little kids.
Was it Friday Night Flags?
No, it was Optimus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Friday Night Flags is, yeah.
So, yeah, crazy shit there. And then you get into, like, yes. The one, that's what I was getting at the game. He got in. That's right. Man, I hope everybody's following this. But at Zane's, his game. So he got in, and there's 5 minutes left. 5:23, I think, is what I saw. Left in a period for the defense, right? And this is his first action this whole game. And it's on a beautiful field, and it's like, oh, really cool. He got in and lined up, and the other coach had no fucking clue what he was doing. Absolute zero. Like, the whole time we'd watched the jamboree, it was, you do one defense the whole time, and then you do offense the whole time. Well, this dude was all discombobulated. So he ran his defense out there, and our defense is standing there like, "What are you doing?" And then he's like telling them, and he calls a play, and he's like, "Okay, I'm going to sit you here. How many plays do you think he ran in 5.5 minutes?
3.
No. 2.
Really?
Both of them were miserably sloppy false starts that literally were ridiculous, and the teenagers were like blowing it dead. Like, that was ridiculous. Stop. Dude literally burned 5.5 minutes. That was Zane's 5.5 minutes.
That sucks.
So he was obviously upset. That's to get back on track. He was obviously upset because he felt like, I'm not good enough. I didn't get a chance to play. This is the jamboree. This is practice.
Jamboree sucks.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's just to get him out there and get him to hit somebody else. But they didn't even establish who plays what yet. They're barely hitting and tackling and conditioning. Like, they're 10 days in, people.
Yeah.
Like, so, but to an 8-year-old who rode the bench for 18 minutes or 15 minutes, then got in and stood there for like the whole time and had 2 plays blown dead, and then you're done. He didn't get tackled anybody. He didn't even get blocked.
It will get better because I'm telling you what, they're like.
But he doesn't understand that.
No,
He's
but in the older ones,
defeated from it.
They fly through.
Yeah.
I think I swear, like in our 8 minutes, there was 15 to 20 plays called.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It was just,
because you line up and you
boom,
go.
boom, boom,
you line
boom,
up, you
yeah.
go. And so, yeah, it was a mess.
It sucks.
And the school that we were at that shall not be named, that I'm a little furious with, they had their varsity practice, and it was literally just after the
Jamboree.
The Jamboree is just after it, right? So they had like 800 people in the parking lot that they wouldn't let in because it was a closed practice. We don't want people watching our practice. And then they ran it 30 minutes longer than it was supposed to. For some whatever reason. And then like they got off the field and they were all just walking like, we're fucking cool as shit. And like no hustle. And there's 800 people standing at the gates waiting to go in to start this thing. It was the most ridiculous thing.
Why
in
did
the
they
sun,
have it there?
I don't know. There was some frustrations and all of that.
Yeah.
And then that happened at the end, and like everybody was just talking and bullshit. And I'm like trying to watch my son's team, like, because I'm into it, but they're talking like around me, over me, like I'm in the middle. You know, like talk, do whatever you want, right? But they were like in my grill. It was a mess. So
I think what drives me crazy, well, besides the parents,
yeah,
which are stupid, just even at that, they tell you like, because when you sign up, and I'm sure you had to go through it, you go down there to the optics field, you sit there and you listen as they tell the parents, this is for the kids, let them have fun, do not say anything.
I missed that meeting.
Keep your mouth shut.
I'm glad I wasn't there. I guess ours was bad.
They're pretty much telling you keep your mouth shut. Just because they will escort people off the fields. They will not let you stay
Fair
there.
enough. Oh, I don't say a
From
word.
what they say.
You should read my thoughts.
Yeah.
But I don't say a word.
From what they say. Now, last year, there were quite a few while we're watching. And what sucks is, have you been to the Optimus Fields here in Boise?
Which ones? Simplot?
No, the Optimus ones. Down off of Hill Road. Where their actual office and everything are at.
I want to say yes, but I know a lot of parks over there that have a lot of stuff like that.
So it's set up. It's just like this giant open grass field, but they spray and they mark them off. There's
it's like the Napa one.
Yeah.
I mean, they have their facilities set there and the concessions, and then hella fields they can draw.
So it's probably the same way. Like when Riley's got his game, there's going to be like 10 other fucking games going on.
Exactly. Yes.
So right near like where I'm sitting, right here is going to be the back of another game. So some other parent.
I hate that.
So now I'm trying to pay attention and listen to this game. I've got this guy yelling at a totally different game.
Oh, that sucks.
And then the kids, they got to listen for the whistle. Well, there's a whistle going here, a whistle going there, 2 more whistles going over here. It's like, how can they even?
Yeah, ours is 3 games at a time. So you have one peewee, one middle, and then one upper, and there's like 3 separate fields. But they're far enough apart where the parents are completely separated. They're like, I'm like 400 yards from the parents at the other side because they're opposite.
Oh God, yeah, no.
So no, it's actually kind of nice. You have to listen to all the other dumb parents around you, but
yeah, some of the other fields there is the farthest away you'll be from a parent behind you is probably from me to you at some of the games. But there's always at least 8 games going on.
That's like seeing soccer,
and it sucks so bad.
It's a sardine can.
And then as Riley's games are getting about to start, I'm going in with my chair and trying to find somewhere to sit, but there's still the people sitting there from the game previous, and I got to wait for them to
They're
move.
just sitting there bullshitting.
Yes.
Like, oh, what are you doing later today? Oh my God, I'm going to this. It's going to be amazing. Oh, really?
Guess
cool.
what? Your game's over. Get the fuck out.
Hey, get the fuck out of the way.
I'm not a small guy, so I'll just stand there behind
I
them.
like literally toe to tear. I'm like, hey, over here. And people were like,
yeah.
Fuckers.
I'll sit and stand just with my chair just right behind them.
I stand anyway. I'm not a sitter.
And just sports,
like, so
when I don't know, like
even in the stadiums, I'm
back and forth because I don't have an ass, so I can't sit too long. It hurts.
Yeah, I like to stand.
So I'll go back and forth, but like at these games, because there's just so many people, and there's even some people that are wandering up and down as the play is going. I'm like, dude, stop. Like pick somewhere and just stay there. Don't sit and walk back and forth along with the team. Just let it be. It's like in high school. You don't walk up and down the field with your high school student playing football. You sit in the bleachers and you watch.
Yeah.
So why doing it now?
Yeah, it's definitely it's a different environment.
Yeah.
Luckily we don't have anybody too crazy this year that's on our team or that I've noticed now. Week 1's tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I'm just getting a taste of the big leagues here, which is Pee Wee football. But yeah, they're just I get what you're saying, man. Like we've had a lot of run-ins with that kind of stuff, and
I don't understand parents.
you know, and that's where I wanted to segue a little bit from the football, because like I said, that was something we're going to revisit here in a few weeks as we got some weeks under our belts here. So more to come on the parents of Optimist football.
And it might even add, so I'm going
we
to
might have
throw
some fun
this
stories for you guys.
I'm going to throw this out here now too. Chase and I are starting
Ooh, that's
Balls and Such, a sports podcast, and it's just going to be the two of us for the most part, but it's going to start soon.
Very soon.
The next week or so, we'll get the first episode out.
It's the anticipation is going to kill you because you don't know when it's going to drop, and then it's going to drop, and you're going to be like, "Fuck me, where's more?"
Right? And I will put out there. I'll put the logo out there. I'll put it on Facebook. Hey, check out our new podcast. Also, get that stuff out there. Just remember, BS. Okay, BS.
A lot of BS going to go down. A lot of balls and such. Get ready. It's exciting, and don't touch it.
Yeah.
To segue though, let's talk about fucking parents.
Wait. Fucking parents or fucking
that'd be a lot. It might be cooler. It might be cooler than what I'm about to bring up.
Which version?
The more I'm thinking about this, is I get to fuck a parent all the time, which is awesome.
Right? People call me a motherfucker. I'm like,
it's
yes,
my
I
wife,
am.
people. It's my wife. She's the parent that I fuck. Hi, babe. Anyway, do you take your kids to school? Or do they ride the bus?
Used to be I took them.
Okay.
So a long time ago, they'd ride the bus. They got sick of the bus. I took
elementary school, you basically, when they were little.
Well, they started riding the bus right away.
Okay.
To Sage. And then there was a lot of problems, like between their friends were mean to them. They're not friends anymore. So then they didn't want to ride the bus. And their old school was literally a 4-minute drive from my work. It was right down the street. So I was like, fine. I drop them off in the morning, go to work, pick them up in the afternoon, come home. It was easy. Well, now they switched schools. So Riley now goes to a normal school and not an international, charter, private, whatever it was. And Alyssa's doing online. Nice. So Riley rides the bus now because he's got millions of people in the subdivision that are friends with him, and he just runs out the door and goes.
He rides the wave to school.
Yeah. So longer answer that I gave you, short, bus.
Got you. Okay. So we've done both. Like the bus is just a long, stupid experience for them because I live 4 blocks from the school. But it's busy roads and it's a really crazy time of morning, so I don't really trust them to go navigate that at this age. So we just give them a ride. Like it's not that big a deal. Zane likes to ride the bus this year, so he's like jumping on it, like, oh, I'm on it. And then all of a sudden, about 2 weeks in, he's like, I'm not getting out of bed in time for the bus because it comes like 7:15. It takes 25 minutes to get to the school because it picks up all the other people. And we're like 3 minutes from the school. So we've been taking them. But damn, I will tell you what. There is nothing I fucking despise more than other parents in the morning dropping their fucking kids off.
Drop-off lines.
And
Holy shit.
Oh my God. Okay.
Pickup's not any better.
The way the school is set up, like it has this whole drop-off line. You switch through. Okay. It's just not meant for this amount of people. And the district I'm in is well over fucking crowded, and it's all known. I mean, they pass the bill. Anyway, fuck me running. That is the dumbest shit ever. And the way that people act and drive, like, bitch, you're parked in a fucking handicap spot. Like to get out of the car and go like and mingle and it boggles my mind the dumb shit people do. Can't get fucking out, can't fucking make a turn. I'm fucking just like encased in other cars and like parents walking their kids to school with their 2-year-old riding this bike. Congratulations, your 2-year-old's riding a bike. I love it. But they don't stop very fucking well. And they drive into the street and then it's just like this convoluted mess of cars and people. And you can't fucking get anywhere. It's the most ridiculous fucking thing ever.
I thought it was only my kid's school.
Oh my God, it's ridiculous. And then 30 cars.
It shouldn't take an hour and a half to drop your kid off for school and get out of that parking lot.
Yeah.
It should just flow, and pickup was no better.
If everybody knew what the fuck they were doing, the drop off, I don't even use it. I park in the parking lot, get my happy ass out, walk my kids right through that fucking line, And unlike all the other fucking parents, that's the other thing. When you're going through the line, people are walking in front of you.
Yeah.
They don't even fucking look.
Yeah.
They just walk.
Yeah.
Like, no fucking courtesy. Like, no, like, well, I'm walking in front of people. I'm like, hey, thank you. You know, like, cordial to
Fuck, this
the
pedestrian
people
has the
around
right of way
me.
shit.
You know what I mean? Like, saying hi. Dude, they're just like fucking all fucking wearing their pajama pants and shit and all pissed off and all this stuff. It's just like,
When did that become
God
okay?
Damn.
How about
seriously.
that? Like,
Parents dropping your shit off. Like, I wear my basketball shorts and a t-shirt, but
which I guess
look presentable.
technically,
like, you look like hell. You look like you
Yeah.
just got out of bed.
I mean, I don't know how many times I've been to the mall or the store or, heaven forbid, Walmart,
Mm-hmm.
and they're in literally like the Grinch pajama pants.
Dude,
And I'm like, why
I saw that
are
shit
you
at
going
parent night,
out
dude.
in public like
I
this?
saw
Like,
that shit at fucking parent night.
at the school?
Yeah. Like where we went in to meet the teacher. Like there were literally fucking multiple people wearing their pajamas, like
Okay, and I understand people wanting to be comfortable.
with their kids. Like, don't be ghetto people. God
Put on a pair
damn.
of sweats and a nice T-shirt or something.
Dude, put on a pair of fucking pants. Like you're
Anything.
going to meet the teacher at school. Like there are certain occasions that require
Pants.
at least casual dress.
Yeah.
Not lounge, casual.
Look-
you know what I mean? Like a t-shirt and shorts is perfectly fine.
Okay, I was gonna say because that's about what I would.
That's
wear.
what I was wearing.
Yeah.
I mean, just t-shirt and shorts. Like, but I was casual, and it didn't look like I just rolled out of fucking bed and didn't fucking want to be here. And there was a lot of people that were, and that's the young.
I don't understand it.
This is elementary school, so a lot of these are probably like first grade, like the younger kids. So they're
So,
very
like,
young
younger
adults.
parents? Yeah, but
exactly.
still,
but
okay.
it
So
was
even
disrespectful.
Riley's age, dude's in 7th grade. Okay,
Damn.
and I know I'm not a young parent. I'm 44, but still, how are people my age okay with just leaving their pajamas on and going and doing this stuff like shopping or going to the mall or
Yeah, that's weird.
taking kids to school? I don't understand.
Like
it.
I'll wear basketball shorts. You know what I mean? And like a shirt, but like.
Which I get it because
But it's
I'll wear that
different.
to bed too.
But I'm wearing like shoes and socks.
yeah,
I'm not wearing slippers.
big old
You know what I
fuzzy
mean?
slippers.
Like my hair's down or I have a hat on, like I look like I'm out and about. Like it's normal. It's not pajamas.
So that's what I'm wondering. Like, I mean, I know that the new generation coming up, for the most part, are just lazy, pussy. I can't think of another term for it. Like,
technology's fucked them.
and the generation raising them has fucked them. Like, how is it now that like I
Because we were the
can't
start of it.
I can't have a talk with you inside a grocery store because that could offend somebody. Like, it's getting to the point where you can't even say anything. You just got to walk in quietly, get your stuff, and leave. Like,
Oh, I say fuck all those people.
that's what I say.
But I'm also the guy that's courteous that if I notice you're looking for something where I'm at,
I'll move.
I'll say, oh,
Yeah.
excuse me, sorry about that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I'll be courteous about it and I'll slide down and do it.
And I don't know how many times I'm like, are you fucking serious? Well, they'll just like, before I even get a chance to do that, because I'm the same way. Or as I'm trying to get down an aisle and there's two carts just blocking as they're talking, I'm like, I need to get through.
the
And they
most-
just kind of
oh
look
my
at me. I'm
God.
like,
Winco's the worst for that because they have the slanted aisles where for the meat.
yeah,
the
yeah.
open tops, and everybody wants to sit there and do it. That is highway territory in
You
in
want
a
to talk?
supermarket.
Go down an aisle.
Yeah, get in and get out. Go there, grab your stuff as you're going, grab a few bags and load, go. Keep moving. But then, yeah, they all want to talk right there at the cheese. I'm like, the cheese, everybody needs fucking cheese, people.
Go to the bulk section. That's always
Yeah,
empty.
dude, go chill out over there. Oh, there's a lot of good shit in bulk.
I do like
that
the
is
bulk.
Totally
I do
underrated.
love it. But
Holy shit.
when we go over there, it's always empty.
Yeah, go stand by the coffee. It smells amazing. It's like a coffee shop, and you can sit there and talk. Nobody's coming
They're
up. And,
stupid seasonal that nobody shops at.
There's
You know, go to
there's
there.
not 30 people trying to fucking grab some coffee right now, like they're trying to grab the fucking cheese.
Yeah.
So don't. Yeah. Oh my god.
Lex hates in Costco because she's always asking if I'm mad. I'm like, no, I just hate people. So like, I'm like, get behind me, and I just push the cart and I go. I was like, where are we going? And I head that way, and I will hit
Yeah.
somebody's cart. Do not stop in front of me and
Well,
chit
yeah, you're an
chat.
aggressive driver. I can
Get the-
imagine you at the cart. God damn.
The fuck out of my way.
Ada County cart.
This is gonna be a whole new Facebook
There's gonna be a
page.
whole group about it, like aggressive cart or whatever the fuck.
I need to get a horn on it or something.
She walks around with the bullhorn or fucking get the fuck out.
I don't understand that, and that's probably, if I was to pick a pet peeve, that is probably one of my biggest. Is
Yep.
just stopping and blocking out so you can chit chat.
Yeah.
Like some of us aren't here to, for a social gathering. We're here to get our shit and get out.
Yeah.
Especially this time of year, I got shit to do. I need to get home and watch my football. Like, yeah. Usually this time of year we'll go shopping.
I love that you said it because it so starts tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow there's real, live, meaningful football on TV. Albeit not super meaningful, it's still real.
It's the last
football.
preseason of games, so it's.
Oh no, college football starts tomorrow.
Oh.
It's week 0.
Yeah, well,
Jesus,
I don't watch
that's
as
more
much
meaningful than week 3 in the NFL. Come on, bro. In the preseason.
To skip forward now,
That might be a little
at
weird.
the Jamboree, there was at least 8 of the football players there, and the kids got to meet them. So they came over and talked.
That's tight. Oh yeah, because you guys were at Bronco Stadium.
Yes, yeah, we're at BSU. So they were going
not
around.
Albertson Stadium. It's Bronco Stadium.
They were going around, and the new digital billboards. They're pretty fucking tight,
Bro.
man. That's nice.
Bro, they're not even done with that. They have the all LED lights, and they have a laser show.
I do hope that there's more season ticket holders than because they put up
They
those
broke the
orange.
record.
They put up the orange plastic seats for the season ticket
Yeah.
holders. There was a very
Oh
small.
no, those are you got to buy those.
Okay, I was
They're
there was
expensive as fuck. Yeah.
there was maybe 50.
Oh yeah, and I
And
bet
I'm
you
like,
they're
there were
just,
so many more last year when we were at there.
we used to buy those, but yeah, they're like $50 for the season or something like that.
And part of me was wondering like if they wait till after Jamboree because I was sitting in them last year during the Jamboree.
Yeah, they're probably just in the process. They're all bolted on, so they got to go through and do it. But yeah, no, they broke the record for season ticket sales this year.
Good for them.
It's like 23,000 or something like that.
Being a Vandal,
cool.
I'm slowly trying to support a little more of Idaho.
He's a Vonko.
Yes, yeah. There you go. I've gone to both schools.
Let's be honest. He's a Vonko.
I support Idaho.
So don't let him fool you. He just really does not like Idaho State. I don't know why.
Well,
he doesn't respect.
I don't know why either. Because I hate Pocatello. I lived there for 2 years. I fucking hate that place. So I
Yeah,
don't like
it is not one of my favorite Idaho towns. It has some beautiful parts though. Let's be honest.
I support. It does. It's got a few more now.
Yeah.
Last time I lived there was like 98. So it was a while ago that I lived there.
Oh yeah.
Haven't been
Very
back since.
industrial
That's
back
how bad it was. I haven't been back since.
Yeah, they've definitely improved since then.
I've driven past on the freeway. I was like, no, we'll stop in Idaho Falls. I don't need to stop here.
It's a highway.
But shut up. I support BSU a little more now over the years just because a lot of them go to the Cowboys.
Facts.
But again, my whole issue with BSU, there was 2. They're all about the sports, not about the school, which, well, they were. And we looked it up. They're getting better.
You're like a Pac-12 elitist. Like you're worried about the educational
Yes.
credits, not worried about the football fucking program. Like, and what happened to the Pac-12?
Can't they have both?
Since last time we
I know,
talked,
right?
like,
Isn't that fucked
they are
up?
gone.
It's gone.
Oh yeah. How'd that model work for you? Academics are great. Oh shit, we're broke.
But-
Unless you're Stanford and Cal, I mean they're fine.
Yeah. The second one is the fans. For the most part, the fans are douchebags.
Which ones?
BSU's fans.
I mean,
Like, and I'm not. I know fans of a lot of sports, just like we're talking about parents. They're loud, obnoxious, but these guys are straight douchebags. Like, I've never had or been around a Vandal fan who tells you you can't wear that here. Take that blue off.
what?
I literally was wearing a Vandal sweater in Twin Falls, and there was like 4 BSU fans telling me I can't wear that in that area, that I need to take it off because they support BSU. Cool, I'll support whoever the fuck
I mean, were
want.
they serious and aggressive, or were
Yes.
they fucking with you?
No, they tried to take me
because
outside
Vandals
and fight
fuck with me all the time.
They tried to take me outside and fight me.
Oh yeah,
And I'm like, fuck you, bitch.
no, that's too far. That's too far because I respect our rivalry. I love our rivalry.
It was awesome,
Like,
and I hate
respect
that it
the
ended.
teams. In my heart, I respect all of the Idaho teams and schools like to the most. I will always cheer for the Vandals to win and do well. Like, let's be honest. However, let's be honest. Fuck Idaho. Vandal.
The state?
Vandal. Fuck Joe Vandal. That's the other thing is I always say fuck Joe Vandal because it's the athletics department that I really want to like mug on.
Yes.
It's not athletic or academics and all that kind of stuff. And yes, Boise State's doing better. And yes, blah blah, all that stuff. No, when it comes to athletics, fuck Joe Vandal, Boise State for life. But I will still, because they're where they should be, I want them to win a national championship.
I would love for them to go
Let's be
back to
honest.
their old school winning ways
Bro,
that they used to be.
Their new coach is awesome. They're getting recruits that they need.
Yes.
They're in the level that they should be, and they need to dominate like they used to. That's what they need to do for Idaho, for football in Idaho, because if they dominate fucking Division FCS and we, keep doing what we do and, 10 win seasons and trying to, shake up the world. But anyway.
I think we need to get off the sports because
sorry.
it's taken away from our sports podcast. I did.
Balls and such, and you guys are getting a prime example.
You're getting a taste of where this is going to go.
Yeah. So now you see, but before we close that out, we'll have really cool. We'll talk about the obvious, the locals, the what's going on, but
local sports balls.
Yeah, gotta love the sports balls local. Gotta touch your local friends. But the obscurities, the cool, some interesting
F&A cotton.
Yeah.
F&A.
Oh man, we're gonna dive into obscure weird stuff. We're gonna dive into NFL and fantasy. We're gonna dive into anything and everything that's happening in the current world of sports that are headlines. We're going for it all.
Oh yeah.
So get excited.
And there's going to be some stuff that I'm going to learn.
Oh,
because I don't follow every sport.
Yeah.
I love playing sports, and I'll go out and I broke my mic. Any sport I can, but I don't know. I couldn't tell you all the rules to baseball. I mean, I enjoy playing it. It's fun to watch, but I don't know all the rules.
I don't know. It's gonna be fun, man. We're gonna dive into some Olympics next summer. I'm sure, because that's always fun. Because did you know there's hundreds of fucking events in the Olympics? Hundreds.
Yeah. Did you know breakdancing is now an event in the Olympics?
I mean, it makes sense because bowling still fucking isn't. What the fuck?
They have.
How is there no bowling in the Olympics, but there's fucking breakdancing?
Right. Or what is it? Not shuffle. Curling. That's pretty much fucking bowling.
Take it easy.
Look,
it easy.
Is it not?
Bashing on curling.
I'm just saying though, is it not pretty close to bowling anyways?
No.
You're throwing a heavy thing down this. I get the guy sweeping the floor in front of it.
This is what I'm going to have to deal with, people.
This is yes, this is.
And
because
this
for the
is
life of me,
why-
I will never, ever, ever call curling a sport.
Oh.
I'll give bowling a sport moniker, but not curling. I can't do it.
You can try to suck up to me right now.
It's literally
the conversation is coming. So you all just wait.
Yeah.
You'll see what's going down for real.
A whole lot of BS.
A whole lot of BS. Balls
So
and such.
to change onto
back to the podcast.
Back to the podcast. here.
Sorry, everybody.
Did you see Trump's? It was all sent to the group text there. His mugshot.
Dude.
Did you look at all of them? So they posted all of them, right?
I saw a bunch of fucking Photoshop ones or ones.
There's
that
all
they were
these,
expecting.
grumpy.
And the ones they were expecting were actually better than they're not better. The actual one was the best that ever could have been, but they were fucking. Oh my god! I just had a fucking brain fire. I just saw your blue remote control down there. It just wiped my brain. That's cool. All the ones that were photoshopped were pretty mild compared to the actual one. I feel like he outdid half the fucking memes that were coming out expecting what it looks like, and they Photoshop it's gonna look like this, gonna look like this, and then the actual one came out and was like, whoa, dude. That's Photoshop. They're like, no, that's the real one. It's holy shit.
Did you see the one girl that's smiling and she's all happy that she was fucking getting a mug shot taken?
Oh, my
God. All these grumpy old men looking pissed, and there's girls
yeah, dude. Dude, there was a dude in there too that had a fucking bunch of chiclets showing, dude. And they were like, nee. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm a felon.
I have a bet with Dan now.
Yeah, I saw that.
Because
you have $20.
$20
that anybody besides Trump Tard wins.
Yep, anybody but.
Excellent.
Because Dan thinks
sorry
he's
to the
win.
local people.
I'm not sorry, dude. If you're if you're still supporting this guy,
Jesus Christ,
what the hell?
You get the fuck over it.
I don't care if you like him. You can like him. I don't care your personal opinions. Obviously, this guy should not be a president.
No.
That is all I'm getting at. He was not great. He didn't do anything good. He made
a bunch of people money.
Nobody I know.
I do, but it sure shit wasn't me.
Yeah.
But yeah, did you see the debate the other day? Because
the one he didn't show up to?
Yeah. Did you see when everybody said, if Trump was convicted or whatever or blah blah blah, would you still support him as a candidate? And by the show of hands, and they fucking started, like, half of them raised their hands, and the crowd went fucking wild, like, wow, wow. And then, like, the other four are like, oh fuck. They kind of half by the end of it, they all had their hands up. Like, so what you're saying is the dude that's on trial in 4 different states for multiple different
over
felonies,
17 felony charges,
like multiple felonies, all this shit, and it's fucking obvious that he's a fucking criminal, and they still pledge it. Like, sorry, there's no Republican Party. It is the Trump Party.
Yes, but and the problem is they keep his lawyers. They keep trying to postpone it till after the election,
So he can pardon himself.
because they also know that
There's
he is
just enough
gonna be
fucking-
found guilty.
Ugh.
And I'm pretty sure that if he is found guilty, he can't even run. If he is found
At that
guilty
point,
of these
he
felony
can't,
charges,
right.
he's done. Which it should be anyways. He should just be out. Then is he the first? I don't know for sure. I know he's the first president to be impeached twice.
Yep.
But is he the first to run for his second term, not getting a second term? Because I'm pretty sure that anybody else who was president who had ran served a second term too.
Somebody else did something like that.
But also,
Where
even if he
they
didn't-
ran 2 terms non-concurrent.
yeah,
I swear there's somebody else that did that. Maybe it was Nixon.
maybe.
I think, was it Nixon, because he served as he took over the presidency.
But see, he took it over, so he didn't run a full term.
That's true. So yeah, he didn't actually like run, get elected, not get elected, and then run and get elected. But he was, then he lost, then he ran again, I think. Don't quote me.
Too late. You've been quoted.
I'm on to the new champagne of beer.
And you've been quoted. I put my fingers up and all. It was done.
Shit.
Let's see. Presidents who didn't win a
And
second
people, don't
term.
get mad at us about the Trump talk. Like, honestly, we all need better choices. Is the only thing we're getting at.
Yes.
That's all.
And we're not saying that Biden is the greatest president in the
No,
world.
he's
And Biden
terrible.
is terrible too.
He's fucking terrible. So don't give me this Democrat,
Yeah.
Republican. We're neither. We fucking hate politics.
Yes, 100%. I actually
So
saw
don't get it fucking misconstrued. It all sucks.
a TikTok the other day, and this guy was talking about how he wasn't praising Biden, but he was saying all these Republicans and what they're saying. He's like, Biden is the most Republican of.
That's legit. Like honestly,
how is he not there?
like traditional
Party.
Republican.
Yes,
like,
yeah.
Like that's what I expect Republicans growing up, like the Bushes and shit like that. You know what I mean? That's kind of, the I'm going to say it for the third time, the bougie type politics. Like that's always what I got. Now it's just like fucking hardcore, like MAGA fucking, right wing crazy, and I don't even understand it. So I don't.
So there was actually,
And I voted independent in the last 3 presidential elections. If anybody fucking asked, I picked the dude that had the least most chance to win because I just wanted anybody else. What was that?
oh the I sent him a picture of you.
What the fuck?
He's messing around making the label.
Did you see the one that just came through?
Let me see. Yeah, so he took
That's wild.
what I sent him.
In the bills, why is my mustache black?
I don't know. I found it on Facebook. Fuck you.
No, I like the picture. Just why is the mustache black? It's like my beard's brown.
So I'm gonna send you what I sent him, and he must have just found some kind of like. Never mind. Josh's face. Josh's face is always fucked up. So I gave Carter this the other day to start working on our new logo, and this is what I sent to Dan to as what I gave Carter.
I love it with the Bills hat though. That's fucking. The picture is great. I love the picture of me. If the mustache was brown. Oh my god,
So that's something I threw together really quick to give to Carter, so he can cartoon it a little bit
that's
more.
cool as shit. Like
And-
whatever filter he put it through, just kind of murked it.
Yeah.
That's a great fucking picture, dude.
So that's what I was like, Carter. This is what I want it to be like,
Damn,
and I
that's
sent
good.
him that.
I love all the photos you put together. That's perfect.
I tried to find the really good ones that I thought worked for our personality types, and
Oh, bro, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's how I want to be portrayed.
Yeah, and so I sent that to Carter. He's going to start working on the drawing and cartooning it. Dan can do his AI, whatever he's doing, which looks cool. I'm not taking away from Dan. That looks cool.
No, yeah. I mean,
I like that he put Donnie's going to get mad, but I don't care.
Well, no, a couple little things. If they were clean, like Josh's face was a little more like this picture.
Yeah.
And like my stash wasn't black, or just make my whole beard black. I guess I don't know.
But I like this, but Carter's going to do a little bit more into it because I sent Carter.
Because he's the one that did the original one.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, that's good.
And I sent him 3 or 4 other pictures off of Facebook that I got of you, a couple of Dan and Josh, more of what our personalities are like. So he's going to do a little bit more messing around with it, making it look more like us. And he's going to get me out of my work clothes because that picture's my work clothes. But yeah, I just thought those were perfect.
Oh, they're so our personalities
to show us,
too.
yeah.
I because that was for when we sent like that gauntlet photos to you, right? We sent like 30 photos.
Yeah.
You're like, got any pictures? And they're like, oh, we got some pictures.
I love the one of Dan with the shirt. He hates it and doesn't want me to use it. I thought that was awesome.
Oh, and the tied up shirt. So good.
But you have to use the whole body for that.
Yeah, no, I like the faces, dude.
Yeah.
This looks more like looks like Hollywood Undead type fucking band.
Yeah.
Fucking.
And so once this logo is done, I'm going to re-up the merch store, create some new merch, get some merch out there for the BS podcast, and it'll all be back on there. But
dude, damn with that finger, that's pretty epic fucking.
it is. So did you hear about what this picture came from? So I was over at his house last weekend for Amelia's birthday party, and Lex is like, I want to go home. Let's go home. And this is like,
that was from that weekend?
yeah. So it was like 10 o'clock at night. Josh, Dan, and I were playing darts. Funniest thing, we're out in the garage playing darts, and I dominated him. And like 45 minutes later, they're like, are you going to take your turn? I was like, dude, I won a long time ago. Like, you guys are still just talking and going. Like, I've been done.
Like, y'all drunk. And
But
I won.
Dan's like, he's like, if I take you home in the morning, you want to stay the night? And I had to walk because I was just laughing. But I go out and I talk to Lex, like, Dan wants me to stay the night. But, you know, we had other shit. We were taking the kids school shopping. We just had stuff to do. And Alyssa was taking care of the dogs across the street. So I was like, I got to go home and talk to Alyssa and you know, let her know she's got to get on this kind of thing. And we leave. I forgot my sunglasses. So we back up and I go back in and him and Josh are outside. I don't know if they're peeing together or what. But I went into the garage to get my glasses
with each other.
Right, the side door's open. And I can hear them talking. So I grabbed my
that's
sunglasses.
weird. You don't talk while you piss.
Right? I don't know what they were doing.
Yeah.
But I hear them coming back in, so I get my glasses like, and Dan was just, no way. I was like, nah, I just forgot my glasses, and I walked out. So about 10 minutes later, I get this picture. It's like, fuck you. But it was hilarious. Like, I know he was already, you know, drunk, drinking.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure there was a
End of the
gummy,
night.
a gummy or two that was involved too. But he's like,
Yeah, I just found out he was a gummy bear guy.
yeah. He's like, oh, you want to stay the night? I'm like, ooh, are we gonna have a sleepover?
Remember, Girth Brooks. Be careful.
I was like, I get top bunk, dibs on top. No, but it was a fun time. It sucked that you weren't there because I had to dominate every sport with Dan. Nobody could beat us in cornhole or
at Amelia's party?
can jam. Yeah.
Damn, yeah, I know.
So many takers and nobody could beat Dan and I on any of it.
If we didn't have a huge party at my house
Yeah.
that ended up being there, it originally wasn't supposed to be. We were supposed to go to it. We wanted to come so bad, but it sucks.
Yeah, Lex was sad that Tara wasn't there too.
Scheduling sucks, and like it especially sucks because you guys were partying and we were partying. We were all doing the same thing.
Yeah.
We just couldn't do it together.
And really not that far from each other.
No, literally like a half a mile or maybe it's a mile from each other.
Yeah.
And like, oh, we're all doing the same thing, but we can't do it together because they're completely separate groups of people.
What, a 9-year-old girl and
Yeah. And then 25 and a 50-year-old party, which was done up like a wedding.
with a bounce house. Was it for the 50-year-old?
It was not a bounce house. It was the tsunami.
I'm sorry. I apologize. It was a bouncy.
There was no fucking bouncing unless you
tsunami.
fell off of it, and
Or
that
jumped.
happened a lot.
Or jumped
There was
off
people that fell down the ladder while others were coming up. It was like Mount Everest avalanche. So one person falls, it takes out fucking 3 other people, and then everybody's shins are fucked up.
I'm telling you.
It was dangerous. I'm telling you. I can't emphasize. This was an adult slide that scared everybody involved. I did it twice because I couldn't get up there without fucking my ankle up.
Right. I'm keeping the pool up because I'm holding strong for a barbecue with you guys.
We might just be able to.
But it's getting near the time of swimming is over. But I see there's still some more 90s coming. So,
but you get into September, that's when my whole schedule loosens up.
yes.
I mean, other than football, but that's fine.
Yeah.
But like all the busy ass weekends and like August in my wife's family is birthday.
Yeah.
So they're all like jammed into every.
We're October
Open
through
second.
January.
Because we've got a couple. She's got like 6. Like it's just an intense time from about
Like the
June
Indians.
until really Labor Day. Like our summer, and you just can't do nothing, man. And I'm sure everybody else understands that too. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
every weekend we're like, we want to camp and do all this stuff. It's like, cool.
Well, you have to, especially with kid
it
in
becomes-
Optimist, because you lose your weekends with
Yeah,
Optimist.
but it becomes exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
Like by the end of the summer, I'm like, I just want to like fuck around in my garage.
Yeah.
And like aimlessly do whatever I want to do, like because I have really nothing to do. So I'm just dicking around on whatever. Like that's an awesome feeling that I don't get ever because my whole life is just busy.
Yeah.
You know, between work and
Being a dad.
family, being a
Yeah.
dad, you know, the off times, and then you're traveling because I want my kids to fucking travel and see all sorts of shit, which they have, which hopefully they respect. Sometimes I feel like they don't, but you know,
They'll come back later and
they'll
understand.
they'll remember the awesome.
Yeah.
They won't remember getting yelled at because they're on their iPad too much.
I do miss during the fall time and stuff having Dan as a neighbor because it was every Saturday and Sunday I was in my garage, he was in his, but I would get a hey, come here, and I'd go out and go hang out in his garage for a little bit and talk and have a beer, and he'd show me something, or he'd wander over, or I'd be like, yo, come check this out, you know, just back
Fucking
and forth.
Josh.
And I don't have
You
fuck you, Josh,
stole your garage buddy.
you you're
Because-
fucking dick.
We do that. We're over there all the time. It's like we're chilling in the garage, and all of a sudden you hear the other garage door open, like, brrr.
Yeah.
You look out, you're like, "What up, Daniel?" And he's like, "Sup, bitches?"
Yeah, that's how it was here, and now I got weird neighbors,
Yeah, that kind of sucks. That's kind of where
weird renters.
I'm in the same way. Like I'm close to them. I'm not in the sack. I'm not in their sack.
You're not in the left testicle.
I'm not in the left sack testicle housing. But you know, maybe someday it could happen.
Yeah,
I want to be on the other side of the sack. though.
We'll just buy that whole area and like
Yeah, you should.
two live on one side, two live on
If
the
people don't
other.
understand, it's a very small ball sack, which has a cul-de-sac on one side and a cul-de-sac on the other.
And then the exit's the shaft.
And the exit's the shaft.
It's just how it
and,
is.
and it's a little short, but it's girthy. So
It's a
it fits.
Sagittarius nutsack.
Whoa. I have a big ball sack. It's true.
Yeah.
But anyway,
here,
so yeah,
same here.
our goal is to colonize the ball sack of Sagittarius Court.
Yeah,
And I'm a Sag. So
me too.
Oh shit, dude, we gotta
Right?
infiltrate. We gotta kick these old
gotta
bitches
kick
out.
somebody
They're
out.
gonna die, and we're gonna move in.
Because I think it is older people on the other side.
It's archaic on the other side.
And then what has he got? A Russian on the side of him and a Russian on the side of Josh?
Yeah,
or
a Mexican
and a Russian?
Yeah.
or-
And the Mexicans are really cool. The Russians are weird, but
except for the Mexican's got chickens and roosters out in his yard, which he's not supposed to have, and I guess that annoys everybody.
I mean, I don't know. I grew up in Caldwell, so
Right? I grew up in Wendell and Jerome.
I everybody had chickens and roosters. Like they don't bother me in the morning. They just let me know it's the morning, and then I go back
Yeah.
to sleep.
yeah.
Like I'm not bothered by that shit. But
I think everywhere I grew up,
I'm not saying get one by
Those
my house,
farms.
people. I'm just saying I've dealt
You're
with that, and I'm okay. with
anybody is Chase's neighbor on here. Get some chickens.
it. If you live in, then don't do that. Oh shit! I had edited myself on that. I just had to make sure.
That was
because
pretty good.
Donny's punk has to leave that in.
I will. I'll be like, send him letters.
Don't do it.
Now, Tyler tried that shit with me once. He goes out there and gives my address and my phone number. I'm like, you fucking idiot.
I've already noticed
You
I've
know
given
how
out-
to edit this shit.
I feel like I give out too much information already, and anybody that pays close attention,
Right,
like,
sometimes
knows
I
already
worry
way
about
too
that
much
too,
about me.
yeah.
So then that's where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop specifying it. So if y'all know where I live and know where I work and know what I'm doing, come say hi. But don't be weird. Don't be a stalker. Like I don't need stalkers.
Yeah.
Maybe one or two, but don't be weird.
I need to stalk
Like
you
just
more.
come in and
But
drink a beer and be like, I listened to you, and I'll be like, whoa,
I'm still waiting for that
I'll buy
day.
that beer for you.
You know, because I've got two sweaters that have the old logo on it.
Huh?
So I'm still waiting for that day I can wear one. And someone's like, "Oh, I listened to you." I was like, "Or I listened to that," or
Bro,
You know, just if they just say,
Now we know they're local.
if they just
so
bring it up,
they're here.
yeah. If they
Even
just like,
though there's 6 of
"Oh,
them, those 6 are out there.
those 6 are my favorite 6 people
Dude,
right now.
You 6 Treasure Valley motherfuckers that listen to us, thank you.
Yeah. Let us know who you are.
Yeah, shout us out on Facebook, Instagram, and X.
That's right.
I don't think
No,
are we
we're on
X?
there.
Are we on X? Yeah.
I mean,
So, and
we
on
were when it's
X.
called Twitter, so I'm sure we're still on X.
Yeah, don't get sued.
I don't ever check
It's
it.
X.
I don't ever check it.
Does anybody though? Let's be honest.
Look, when I get on, first thing that pops up is porn. I
Dude,
get
we're
stuck
old.
on
It has
that.
to be Facebook.
Okay.
Because that's the only thing everybody fucking talks
Yes.
on.
Well, Facebook and Instagram, I do it both.
And I
but
hate all of that shit, just
Look,
so you know.
Go to our website.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go the oldest of old school. Go to the website. http www.dadbods.com.
The Dad Podcast.
The Dad Podcast.
Boise.
Boise.com.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And
I got carried away with the
I
HTTP.
actually found a way because all the website's newish kind of stuff. So if you go to the website, because it's all newfangled shit, there's actually a link down at the bottom to contact us through WhatsApp, which I have on my phone.
Oh.
So it comes right to me, but it's also private, so they don't get my phone number.
Nice. So reach out, people. Give us
Yeah.
your feedback.
Yeah, let us know what's up on
Good,
what's
good, bad, or ugly. Like, we don't care.
Let us know what's up on
We have
WhatsApp.
thick skin.
So I
You
was
can tell
going
us we're
through.
pieces of shit, and we should shut the fuck up.
I was going through X.
So should you.
Right. I was looking back on X to like my past, and there's like one on here my brother posted on my birthday, 12/20/2016, so 7 years ago. It says, "Happy birthday to a great big brother at Sin Vandal. I'm going to enjoy this beer in your honor." And he's drinking an Irish Death.
Nice. I like everything. I actually only like the Irish Death.
It was something we did a long time ago for games. Dan grew up with this guy, Jim, who I used to be neighbors with first at my old house. We played a lot of Call of Duty. And so I guess we started a clan, the Sin Clan or whatever. So like
Okay.
my buddy Jeff was Sin Jumpman because he likes his email and everything's NY Jumpman, some basketball thing. I don't know.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I don't remember what Jim's was. But so I was Sin Vandal. And so like a lot of these, like it shows, here's my brother posted one of our first Blue Lakes Country Club golf outings. And I have pink flamingos on my short and a bright pink shirt. Well, the ball landed so close to the rock.
I was going to say, you're straddling a rock.
Yep, I'm actually on the rock like a freaking mountain goat.
Literally looks like you laid the rock out of your ass.
It does. And he said,
and you're trying to swing a golf club at it.
"Nice hat. Thanks for repping VCC." So my brother's carpet cleaning company, Valley Carpet Cleaning. While golfing, judging by your lie, I'd say you did us proud. This is what happened my first Glens Ferry trip. I broke 2 golf clubs.
Holy
Just
shit.
busted the heads right off. And that was hitting the ball. That wasn't hitting the ground. I didn't hit the ground at all.
So were the wood
They were cheap, shitty.
made of wood?
They were cheap, shitty clubs.
They're
They
from
got them at Target or
1940s.
something. Yeah, they were hand-me-downs. Yeah. He said, "Awesome round of golf you played today. The course will never be the same."
That's true.
And then I'm finding some of these. Like,
Where'd that trench come from on 9?
Right.
Well, he took a lot of shots.
look, I'm the kind when I play golf. I mean, you saw. Like, fuck it.
You get your money's worth, bro.
Yes. And then, you weren't there last year. So last year, Dan and I both hit. You know that when you're hitting over the pond there? Well, off to the side, it was so flooded that the water went. You were driving through water to get up and around that.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
So Dan and I both nailed it, and it was right on the edge. I'm talking probably about that deep in water. And I was like kicked off my shoes, fucking one hit.
Oh, dude.
I nailed it out of there.
Yeah.
Dan swung like 17 times. It
Did
was
you
hilarious.
splash it in your face?
I splashed it everywhere. I didn't give a fuck. I was not taking a drop.
Bro. See, that's the thing. Take a stroke, people. If you take the stroke, you can do that. It's okay.
Yeah, but
take the stroke.
I nailed it out of there and
No,
won.
no, you were cool.
Yeah,
I'm
Dan wasn't.
I'm speaking of others.
Dan swung 17 times, so he was already over the limit.
I'm speaking more of a recent trip.
Yes, I know what you're speaking.
Take
Yeah,
your strokes.
but
Much love. Great golf.
Jim, he's got a lot on here, and like it's. I don't know. Somehow it was
Jimmy
like
had a shot?
Do you know?
Oh, shit.
You know him?
We're going there right now? Dan, earmuffs.
Yeah, earmuffs. Not that you listen.
Dan doesn't listen. He doesn't. He hates his
But
wife.
he sent me stuff like, what's more useless, a butthole on your elbow or a penis on your lower back? And like, these are just some of the shit he used to send me on here.
I don't want to, but I'm going to have to think about that. Butthole ammo.
Or a penis on your back.
What would I rather have, or would I?
What's
not
more
want?
useless is what he said. So what would
Useless?
be more useless? I would think a butthole on your elbow would be more useless than a penis on your
Are you
back.
kidding me, dude? You know how easy it would be to take a shit? It'd be like pissing it on a tree. You
But
just walk over and be like,
You still have your butthole there too.
wait, why would that be? If I have a butthole on my elbow, that's my butthole.
You got two buttholes.
What's
I don't know.
So how do you choose which way it goes? It would have to be
That's a
one
good question.
butthole. One butthole on my elbow would be like being able to piss as a dude. But a dick on my back?
Yeah, but how annoying would that be? Every time you got to take a shit, you're like, oh, come on already. What if you're constipated and you're like, fuck?
No, dude, you just flex it out, dude.
And just flex it out.
It's way more like you just do a couple curls and just work it. Like it's way easier than your ass. Ass has, it's all right there. You know, it's like you said, it's
let's see. What's
this way you get some work in.
a birthday cake airbag prank. Strange wilderness. My name is
That's
Dick.
such a dick move. I fucking hate if somebody did that to me.
Um,
Don't prank me on my birthday. Like you can prank me, but like don't do it in my birthday cake. Like dicks.
let's see. Fact: there's a fine line between fishing and standing on the shore like a moron. Fact: Vandal is my neighbor and he abuses neighbor labor. It's bullshit.
What? Wait,
Dude,
hold on.
I used to always like, hey,
Hold
come
on.
help me with this. He was my Dan he was my first Dan. I was like,
You got to reset this for me real quick, okay? What the fuck were those last two sentences back to back, dude? Because I may have been lost. I'm looking at this lit sign you have over here that says it's 20 minutes to 11.
that's not a sign, that's a clock, bro. That shit changes with the time.
I know, and it's fucking with me right now, dude. Because every time I see it, it's something fucking different.
There you go.
Thank you.
Now, so the
Because
first
I'm distracted, and I look back, I'm like, and you drop a what did you say?
which one? The fishing?
Yeah, you're like,
So it said fact, there's a fine line between fishing and standing on the shore like a moron.
and then you immediately said the
Huh?
next thing. Yes, I agree.
Fact, Vandal is my neighbor and he abuses neighbor labor. It's bullshit. That one's all the way back to December 3rd of 2011. 12
And so
years
what's this
ago.
from?
Anytime I needed help fixing something or doing, I'd call him up and he'd come over and help me. Same thing I did with Dan. Same thing I'd do for Dan.
Oh, but what is it? I confused. How are you getting
I
this?
guess these. So his thing.
Oh, those posts or something? From
yeah,
them?
these are posts that mention me.
On what?
X now used to be Twitter. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Oh.
So he is putting
Sorry.
this. I was just. That's what I'm saying. I was going through it and I saw some.
Twitter.
Like,
Got
what the
you.
Fuck.
I was trying to put together where this was all coming from, and I just hear you
Yeah.
spitting out like weird shit. I'm like, what?
Here's
Sorry,
another
people.
one. Not good, brother. You're gonna need another job. Let's see. If your goal is to lose weight, you can't go wrong with lean. Good luck to both of you. If you ever have, please ask.
Damn, these guys are terrible at X.
I might also be cheap. Like, okay.
Yeah, that's the first thing they said. Is probably pretty accurate.
That's your sleep apnea, and that's pretty serious condition. Been meaning to talk to you about it. I don't even fuck. See, the problem is there's no like reference on what.
There's no
these were.
context to any of these.
Yeah,
They're just
they're just-
random comments, and I'm sitting here like,
So when you
What?
were going to Tinkle, because you got a little bladder like Dan and Tyler.
it's huge. I just drank 4 beers. Fuck off.
That's my second gin and tonic.
2 gin and tonics, 4 beers.
Yeah, but
yes, I had
this
to
is
piss.
this is like a big gin and tonic. That's not a little baby.
I mean, what is that, like a pint?
so sick of your attitude.
Well, everybody just know that Donnie's going to check into anger management soon. And we'll monitor his progress.
So here's
We'll update you on the next episode.
here's one more that I'm at the end here. Yeah, you're probably right. Fuck it, bring on the end. Boom, the man fears nothing. Again, I have
was that
no
like?
clue what that's. I don't know.
Like December 99.
It was right. That was since May of 2011. Was Twitter wasn't even, or X, whatever you fucking want to call it now, wasn't even around in 99,
Literally,
was it?
it was insignificant in 2011. Like it was barely starting. Like,
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
I think it started in like what, 08?
Probably.
And then
I know I'm older than Google.
it was like 12 or 13 before it
really got anywhere.
got going, and then all of a sudden it was, a mainstream form of communication.
I'm gonna have to create a new account because I can't even find the Dad Podcast account on there. That's what I was doing, but then I get like stuck on other things. So like as soon as I open X, it's straight to some lady bouncing her
I gotta
titties.
say, fuck X. I honestly got into Threads. It's so much more peaceful.
On
like-
what?
On Threads, it's the fucking who the fuck Zuckerberg's bullshit Meta.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
It's off of Instagram,
Yeah.
and it's basically the same exact fucking thing, except
Is
for
it?
people are fucking nicer.
I mean, I open
It's
up.
not like toxic as fuck.
That's what I'm saying. Like I can't open this up in public because
Yeah, what is that? Is that X?
this is X. It's
Yeah,
just
because now it is X.
straight
X.
porn. Like, I mean, literally everything. I mean, it's just
Bro, I'm telling you, yeah. So
straight porn.
damn,
Like this is what happens.
Okay.
I don't ever open it.
she's
in
not
public.
naturally red. That's way too red. That's like redhead.
Yeah, that's kind of like I
It's like
like when
blood
it's fake.
redhead.
I like when it's fake red. I like that bright orangish,
Yeah, that was
bright
pretty
red.
cool.
Like I like that.
Yeah,
And the nipples are perky.
yeah. But yeah, Threads is tight. We should get on there. So yeah, you guys you'll check us all out. on
I'll
Threads.
figure it out. I'll get it every. I want the new logo before I start re-upping all of our stuff
Oh yeah, for sure.
because I need to come out with some new merch. And I'm gonna
Upgraded 2023,
yeah.
motherfuckers.
Yeah. Upgrading the podcast, but upgrade the merch, upgrade
Oh,
the
dude.
website, upgrade everything.
2024 is gonna blow your fucking minds. 'Cause
I
we're just
noticed-
priming for fucking launch right now.
The other day when I was posting the last episode on one of the sites where I post, it still said Donny Tyler Marcus.
Who's Marcus?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he was on in season 1, like 4 fucking years ago. He was on for like 1 year. He's awesome. I like
Damn, you
Marcus.
were
I
like
miss
40 then.
I miss
Wow.
Marcus. Marcus was a great guy. Dan knew Marcus. Dan met Marcus. Of course, Dan lived next to me back then. Fucking dick.
Earmuffs, Daniel.
But Marcus up and just disappeared. He's still here in town somewhere, but he just disappeared.
Bamushkid.
Yeah, and then a year later he showed up for one episode. It was awesome. I'm sure I get a hold of him and I get him on here again.
We'll have to have a reunion episode.
Yeah, Marcus is great. You'd like Marcus. He's got wild card tattooed on his. Yeah, that's funny. He's a good guy though. I do like him.
I mean, he sounds like a wild card to me.
He is. He's definitely a wild card. But yeah, it still had him on there. I mean, he's the other one that's on the original logo too.
And where was that at?
It was on one of the sites where we post.
Oh, okay.
It's like every time I post a new episode, that's what it says under the Dad Podcast, and it says those 3 names. I'm like,
Also, people reach out and let us know where you're listening.
yeah, that'd be
That'd
nice
be cool
because
as shit to hear. Like,
I
know,
can't
where do you
find
find
out.
it?
Because see, the site I go to produce it, then it just spreads it.
yeah.
So I mean, I have a what is that called, a link tree. I have all of that saved on ones I found that I know we're on. But there's so many others, and I found out from somebody that they listen to us on Castbox. I don't even know what the fuck
I don't even know what
Castbox
that
is.
Yeah. Thank you, Castbox.
Right,
And thank
that's
you for
awesome.
those listening on Castbox.
Yeah, just I would love to know too. That would be awesome.
Yeah,
to know
totally.
where
Like,
it's
reach
at.
out. Like, how do you podcast?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, we're just curious because we want to know. We want to know what's out there. We want to know what you guys are doing. We want to know.
if you can send a clip saying
Yeah.
that you listen, because that was one of my favorite things.
Yeah,
was
it's cool, man. I want to know
one episode a few
because we
years
think
ago,
we're talking to each other,
right?
and I think you guys notice that. But that'd be cool if other people were with us.
I
Just saying.
did have an episode a few years ago where I did get some clips from there was a person in Indonesia, a person in
tight.
Germany, a person in Ukraine,
Respect.
some in Twin. There was some in California, a couple from the UK, where I did have clips, and I had them. You know, it said like, you know, "Hey, DadBods, coming to you from UK or whatever," and I put them all. I edited them all in and put them all on that episode. So that was really cool. I'd do that again if I can get some.
Dude, I'd say
people
the
to-
first 10 people that do it gets a free merch.
Yeah,
I'm in on it. I'll
do
pay my
something. This
own
is-
money to buy you a merch.
if you send us a
you shoot
clip,
a shit. The first 10 people, let's go.
especially if it's somewhere that we haven't had yet.
Yeah.
It can even be the United
Anyway.
States, just somewhere we haven't had
Just hit us up. Let us know.
mentioned. Yeah, That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
And Sean, you don't count.
It'll be the new merch too. So
Yeah, the good stuff.
The good stuff. So
the good.
Yeah, reach out, let us know. And once again, what are we on?
Our website?
Yeah, no, take a deep breath. And how many? What are we all on?
Oh Jesus, I can't name that. You really want to name? Okay.
No, I mean where they can reach out to us.
Oh, so if you just go to dadbodcastboise.com, you don't even have to type in the whole www.https, what all that. Just go to the search.
That's wrong, but I get you.
Yeah. That's why I did it. If you just type in dadbodcastboise.com, it takes you right to our website. And then from there, down at the bottom, there's a way to connect with us. There's the emails, all that. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram,
and X.
I just
sounds so much better saying Twitter at the end.
Yeah, right.
They fucked that up.
The one thing I am glad about, there's that local heating and air conditioning company.
Western Heat.
Is that the one?
I don't know.
I don't know. I just at the
that,
end
like
is the guys talking, and it might not even be it. Actually, it might. Now thinking about it, it might be like Zamzo's or something because I always hated his kid's name is Joss.
Oh yeah, that's Josh Zamzo.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I hated it. It drove me bonkers. I always reach over to turn down the speaker at the end because you can find us on Facebook and Twitter. First off, it's not called fucking Twitter. God damn it,
Oh, wait,
drove me crazy.
that's not the Zamzos though. That's not. That's
whatever it was.
That's Team Mazda, I think.
When he said find us on. Now you're gonna make me look.
And Twitter.
Yeah, I hated that shit. I so hated that shit.
Yeah, and then they kept it going, and then they like changed each time, so it was.
And now there's no more Twitter. He can't do that anymore.
Now it's and find us on.
But he's gonna find some way to pronounce X wrong
Yeah, it'd be like
and call it. Find us on Z, like xylophone.
Don't even know what fucking X sounds like, do you? Do any of you?
I can tell you where you won't find us, which still upsets me, and I'm holding a grudge on this for a long time. And I'm going to continue until somebody gets back to me and lets me know how to get on. There's the Listen Local or something like that, where it says, we have all your local favorite podcasts. We're not on there. We're local. I have sent emails. I went to their website asking, how do I get my podcast on there? Didn't get a response. Haven't heard anything.
They don't like our potty mouth.
Well, I'm just wondering, like, how do we get the fuck on there?
They don't fucking want us.
Okay, then
They're a little too hardcore.
then respond to my
We're really
email.
not, are we? Are we?
I don't think we are. Yes, I say fuck a lot. It's my favorite F word.
Because it's the most fucking amazing word in the language. So
Yeah, it is.
why wouldn't we use it?
Right? And yes,
It's not
we
even
talk
cursing
about,
anymore, people. It's way more complex than that. It's not a curse word.
Yeah.
It's a universal word.
Very universal. And
And
yes,
we've been through this. Like,
Mhm.
understand why we do it.
we've talked about Sharknado vibrators and
Oh yeah,
it's
actually coming to production in 2026.
your butt mold out of the beanbag. But it doesn't matter
That's true.
because just because it's on there doesn't mean you have to listen to it.
That
It's
was
just a
kinda
spot to
pornographic.
find it. And you know what? No other site has turned us down. So I'm just saying. I think they should allow us on there. And if they're not going to, at least respond to my email and say, you're too graphic. We don't
Denied.
want you on here. Something.
Request
you know what I mean?
denied.
Like, come on, people.
I can blacklist this, man.
Right? Without even telling us.
It's like if you talk to them, you're fired.
What's it? They're ghosting us.
They are ghosting us.
Won't even fucking talk to me.
Damn, fucking. Come on, people.
But yeah, that's the one I know for sure we're not on. And again, it's the local thing, but I would think that would be the easiest to get on because it's just local. But no, all the radio stations have one on there. Bob and Tom, and then
It's our hate of politics.
yeah, that's what it is.
It's us hating politics.
God
is why
damn
I hate
it.
because now we fit nowhere.
I love you, politicians.
Yeah, fucking.
You're
love
so
it.
smart and useful.
Yeah, thank you for nothing. I mean, everything.
Fuck every politician. Jesus.
Oh,
I do feel on that subject we need somebody who is not a politician in there, but not Trump.
yeah, like The Rock.
Bill Murray.
Yeah,
I mean, he's not too young,
I mean Arnold did it.
right? And
Everybody got to the chopper.
Ventura,
lot of
the old wrestler.
Oh yeah, Jesse Ventura.
Jesse Ventura. I was about to call him Jimmy Ventura. Jesse Ventura. Yeah, he was up there. So come on.
Yeah, we need somebody. We
I
need
don't
somebody
think-
to unite the people because
Arnold can't be president because he wasn't born here. He's not American.
no,
He's
like Scandinavian or something.
it's Austrian. He's Austrian.
That's
Yes.
it, yeah.
Another shrimp on the Barbie.
Hey, I don't think that's all.
My kids and I were watching Dumb and Dumber the other night.
Wrong.
And he pulls up in that limo, and she says she's from Austria. He goes,
Oh, yeah.
"Hey, matey, another shrimp on the barbie." She's like, "That's Australia."
Damn, your classic movie quotes. I'll tell you
Yes.
what.
Yeah, I don't. I just fuck politicians. Get somebody in there who actually cares about the people,
and like sees it.
yeah,
Like you got to be on the fence, man. Pros and cons each way.
I do think
Like we got to come to a middle ground, people.
I do think some of it was the right way. Like the guy's already got his own money, so he's not. I don't know. He could still be bought. He still was bought. He still, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah, because
They need to find
that money
somebody
goes
who's-
quick when you
Yes.
go for president.
yeah. Oh yeah.
That shit costs a lot of money.
Did you see his plane?
No.
He's got, you know, obviously he's always had his private planes or whatever.
Well, yeah.
Now he's got this giant one, and it's all with the American flag on it, and it says Trump Force One. Ugh. He actually took that.
He probably fucking trademarked it too.
Oh, I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. There's that as he's flying by, there's a big fucking R in a circle. That's how he got to wherever he went to be arrested, to turn himself into Georgia. He took Trump Force One to turn himself in.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And the worst thing about that, like, that's funny. Like, let's be honest. Like, there's satire to that. There has to be. He did it with satire in mind. Like,
I think he
that's pretty
did it.
fucking funny, dude.
I don't think he did it with satire in mind. I think he did it because he is that stuck in his mind.
That's probably true.
He
but-
still thinks he is the fucking grand poobah of everything,
I don't know why that's so funny.
because it is. Like,
Because it is. Oh, Trump Force One. You fucking, some people's kids, people.
in other people's children.
What
time's Zane playing tomorrow?
1:30 Homedale.
Damn.
Sucks. Yeah, I know. You don't like to play Homedale. You know why?
Because it's Homedale.
Because it's fucking Homedale.
Yeah.
And if there's anybody around here that knows how to play football, it's fucking Homedale. So if anybody's in Homedale, take it easy.
They're the ones with the brand new nice field, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we played there. That was the last game. Riley's last game of the season last year was there.
Right there along the river. It's
Very
fucking
nice
aw-
field.
It's awesome.
Yeah. They're one of those that movie Varsity Blues where like the whole town is into that's how Homedale
Absolutely.
is. Yes, they are Varsity Blues. It's Riley's game is Optimus Fields down on Hill Road at 11:30. Let's see, he's got Optimus Fields, Middleton, Optimus Fields, Cuna, and then it goes to the playoffs if they make it or whatever goes there for the last two games.
Yeah,
But
Middleton has a really nice field too, but
so far,
fuck them.
so far.
There you go. Now you know who I hate. Fuck you, Middleton.
Yeah,
Fuck you, Middleton.
fucking Middleton.
I'm not even gonna go off on
Stupid
it.
Middleton.
But
God damn.
I have a thing. But their field was really nice. Zane got to touch it. We won't get back into that. But take it easy, Dad. Sit down. Trust me, I didn't say a word, people. I don't say a word.
I don't.
I am the most quiet, but you'll look if you just look at my face,
Yep.
you'll hear everything you need to hear, and you'll respect the fact that you saw it, but you didn't have to listen to it.
Sometimes I do let things slip, but it's usually not having to deal with my son. Like
I whispered to Tara, I'm just like,
there was last year. There was a very bad, right in front of. So I'm sitting here, the ref is right in front of me. You see this kid come up, grab this guy by his neck, a horse collar, and just yank him to the ground.
like a dude to a player.
A player to a player
Oh, okay.
from behind just grabs him.
Okay, horse called him.
Yep, and slammed him to the ground so hard
Like during play?
during the game.
So an actual horse collar.
Yep, and
Okay, got it.
nothing. And I accidentally slipped.
Wait,
What
what?
the fuck? Yep, no flags, nothing. They're like,
That's dangerous, bro.
yeah, and he was. There's no way he can say I didn't see it. It was right in front of him, and so
You
I
can't
did.
grab the inside of the shoulder pad.
Yeah, and I did let a what the fuck slip out because literally that kid could have been seriously injured.
Okay.
And so I try to be quiet like you, but sometimes.
Wait. What? Somebody say something?
I mean, there were some parents like, that was a horse collar, people yelling.
Oh, that was just you. Oh.
I
No,
accidentally let a what the fuck
That's
slip.
not.
But
Nobody's gonna sit there and be like, "Did he just drop an F-bomb?" Oh my god!
I'm sure there was some Karen there who heard it.
Oh,
and,
maybe.
but
Maybe, but they all were thinking the same thing. They went, "What the fuck? That's a horse collar."
like, not only how'd you not call the penalty, but that kid could have been
Bro,
injured, and you're just nothing happened.
Hey, all the parents out there just listening, if that's what Donnie thinks offended other people, this is a great world. Be Donnie, okay? You can say what the fuck.
I
can say
guarantee you.
fucking A, right? You can say all that. Just
You
say
know, there's
it
people
to
offended
yourself.
by it. Yeah.
Because it's what you did, right? You were just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, kind of like how we are now, just talking.
You were just
so I
like
wasn't like
saying
yelling
it out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Is that a penalty?
wonderful way to express yourself. But you know why? Because the kids don't hear it. The refs don't hear it. And guess what? Everybody around you agrees.
Yeah, true.
I mean, as long as it's true. But yeah, be like
bad.
Donnie. Don't be a douchebag.
Yeah.
Please.
There was a. I mean, I'll tell you what. One town has a lot of douchebag parents at kids sporting events is fucking Emmett.
Oh yeah.
We played in Emmett last year, and oh my god, that was horrible. Like
We used to
a
pound
couple of
Emmett.
our coaches almost fought parents on the other team. That's how bad it was. I mean, there was hit in the back, and they're cheering it on, like, yeah, way to hit him. Kids like just standing here, the game's over, and you see this big kid run up and plow him right in the middle of his back, took him out of the game.
Oh.
And the parents cheered that on. And
them's fighting cheers.
yeah, I was like, "Are you like?" It took refs holding the
because
coaches
you got
back.
parents on the other side, and then you got the coaches.
Yeah,
Like, oh no! If you cheer a cheap shot like that,
yeah, loudly that we can hear that cheering.
That's another. Not
It's like,
my favorite
come
towns.
on. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Emmett.
I mean, actually, I like a lot of things about Emmett.
Like their venue
The people
are not.
are mostly cool, but there's enough of them.
I was going the other way.
There's enough of them for me to not like them. I'm sorry. Don't hate.
I used to manage Rent-A-Center, and so I don't like the people in Emmett. And Emmett in Charter Point here.
It's different. They're different. Respect. Why are we talking shit about people? We need to change the subject. I don't want to bash local areas. I have my opinions, pros and cons. There you go.
I've got mine too. Okay, we'll leave it. These are all opinions.
Yes, they are, and don't take them seriously. But
With that being said, fuck Jerome.
oh man,
I grew up there. Fuck, I can say it. It's all good.
That's true. I'm not going to defend that. He knows better than I do. So sorry, Jerome. We still love you. Sorry.
You're not the Jerome you used to be.
I know this late night podcast thing's weird.
Is your wife gonna beat your ass?
She knows where I'm at. I've been texting her.
Oh, nice. I did see. I am watching a game tomorrow evening.
What game?
Las Vegas Raiders at Dallas Cowboys. I know it's preseason and most of the stars aren't playing, but
Well, at least your
I
game's
gotta
on
watch my
TV.
boys.
I haven't been able to see my team at all, so
I do have to say
I don't get to see the Bills in preseason.
I will be watching a few more Bills games this year,
Why?
so I can talk shit when they lose.
Oh, I like it. Thank you. I just want to make sure it's for the right reasons.
Yeah, of course.
Not for the wrong reasons.
No,
I don't want you to think you're actually like care because
I would like to see them go farther than some other teams. That's for sure.
Well, wouldn't we all?
But I do.
I'm
I
still a
have
Bills
players.
realist. I just want to make the playoffs and win a game.
Yeah,
Anything after one win is a pro. Everyone's like, "Oh, Super Bowl." No, shut up.
that's like the Cowboys.
Like,
from
bitch, can you just say like go to the AFC Championship game because we're really good at that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like let's go to the playoffs and win a game. That's what I want people to talk about.
I'll tell you what.
I'm a realist, dude. I'm a Bills fan.
They've
Don't
got
say
the talent.
Super Bowl.
They've got the talent.
They do.
They just got to use it.
I don't know, look, chemistry's a little fucked up right now, but we'll see how that fucking works. Hey, back to the podcast.
Yeah.
We really need to explode. Like, if you haven't noticed, we're bursting at the seams ready for this.
I mean, It's got to start soon. Football season's starting soon. So, yes.
It's going to be dropping. I just wish we could just bust into it right now.
I know, because there's a lot that I've been.
Let's go. I'm amped for it.
There's a lot I've been getting notes and ready for the first episode of stuff I
hate
want
that
to
you're
talk
getting
about.
notes because it's all in my brain, and my
it's
brain
like
is
topics,
scattery.
I guess. My notes are topics of what I want to
Perfect.
bring up, because I know you're going to have stuff to say about it, because I have stuff to say about it.
And it's all stuff that I keep in tune. I listen to sports radio like 24/7. It's my favorite thing. I'm sorry.
I watch too many movies for that.
Yeah, you can't cut into your movie time, dude.
I can't. And
Movies are hard. Like you've seen what I've been trying to watch.
Yeah.
I got drunk and fell asleep on Beer Fest. If you didn't notice that.
I leave them. Like I said, I leave them.
Oh, no, you don't have to. Like, here's the thing. Anything that's on there that's half washed, it's because we fell asleep or whatever. But if it's like Beer Fest and the old ones, that's why we put them on.
Yeah.
Because you know it and you're just watching and you're like, oh.
It's a Tuesday. Excuse me.
Yeah,
or I guess Monday.
It's actually Friday at 11.
Monday at
and
midnight.
the old man is yawning.
Yes. I am old. I'm not the way I used to be.
I like being the young guy over here.
And the newest Indiana Jones will be on.
The brand new one?
Yeah, I pre-ordered it. It comes out Tuesday. So
okay, real quick. Let's jump into some movie.
Midnight
before you close this out. The Indiana Jones, the most recent one with you say it the best, the dude.
Harrison Ford?
No, and LaBeouf.
Oh, Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf. Tell me yay or nay.
Okay, so I see what you're saying. So the last one.
The most recent one up to the one that just came out or is coming out. Your impression on the first 10 minutes, the scene that starts out. Tell me what you thought after not seeing it for how many years. What was your perception of just the first 10 minutes?
I thought it was a little cheesy.
Very fucking cheesy.
Yeah, the whole switchblade comb.
It was weird.
Just like,
and it was like it looked so awkward. Like Harrison looked like old and like it was all like.
Can you imagine what he's gonna look in this one? But I get what they were trying to do. Yes,
like I felt like the rest of the movie actually like
it turned around. Yeah,
really like became. And so I'm not bagging the whole movie, but the first 10 minutes really had me sitting there going, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I was just curious.
No, it was cheesy.
It was the worst opening scene ever.
I get what they wanted to do.
Yeah,
like Sean Connery calls him Junior, and it was like passed on to Harrison Ford kind of thing.
It, yeah,
the
fight scenes and stuff. He was just like,
yeah. I don't know who. Hopefully they got somebody better to direct it, produce it, whatever of this newest one.
I thought that was Spielberg, wasn't it?
I don't know, but
the new one is Spielberg too.
Whatever on that one sucked.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I'm
don't
gonna look
quote me.
it up. Let's
but
see.
You brought that up, and I remember watching that movie and being like, really enjoyed it, but I was really stuck on that first fucking 10 minutes.
Yeah,
and it was fucking not good.
That was Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. So 2008.
Yes. Yeah,
that's how long ago that came out.
That was 08?
08.
Oh yeah, because LaBeouf.
Yeah.
LaBeouf was popular back then.
Okay, so he wasn't even. Was he supposed to be his kid? See, this is the hardest thing. Or no, they just hinted at because they never knew if he was.
Oh no, it's his kid. That's him.
Well, I mean, his name in it was Mutt Williams, not Jones.
Is he adopted?
Well, so remember, his mom was the bar lady.
So what's her last name? Williams?
I guess so, yeah. But she. No, Marion Ravenwood was her character's name. I don't know. So that's the whole thing. It's like they were hinting that he could be the dad because he was.
Oh yeah, there was all sorts of that.
But it never actually came out and said it, did it?
Well, yeah, because that's for this one.
Yeah, but he's not in this one.
Well, no, because he died.
There's no LaBeouf.
He fell off the Hollywood cliff.
There's no LaBeouf in this one.
No LaBeouf. He went LaPoof.
I did. LaBeouf went LaPoof.
Yeah.
Karen Allen, Marion, who was supposed to be she's in this one. There's a lot of people who've been in all of them that are still in this, which is really awesome. I think they didn't change a lot of the supporting cast, like his friends, and they still have all those.
We've talked about this. Like that's what makes sequels better.
Yes.
Is when it literally progresses the film because the age of the characters and all that, and it's like it sets it in a different scene. That's how you do a sequel.
Yeah.
Too many people fuck that up.
Look how great they have been.
Yeah. If you can't do that, don't do a fucking sequel.
Yeah. You want to change things, then reboot the whole story.
Yeah.
You know, don't call it part 2.
Yeah. It has to be like in the future, not. Oh well, this is the same story, but we wanted to change this and this, and this and that and this.
So dumb.
It's like no. That's not how this works.
Why I'm excited and hoping it's all true. I keep hearing hints about the Goonies 2 finally coming.
Oh my God, that would be crazy.
And it's supposed to be the kids, the Goonies, visiting back with their kids kind of thing.
Why did that happen in the 90s? How was that not one of the fucking part 2s? Of all the part 2s through that whole, the sequel, you know, they go through
it was
these
such a
stages,
great
the
movie and a
90s,
giant
the
hit.
The teens, you know.
How is it 40 fucking years later?
How is there only one Goonies?
Exactly.
Of all the retreads.
There's what, 3 Gremlins?
Dude, no, I mean, we're not.
4
we are
Ghostbusters?
This is far too late in the night to get into this conversation. No.
But I could talk forever of this too.
I agree. And we're working through all the ones we were talking about, people.
Yeah.
We're working on it. And it's painful and we sleep a lot. Because they're not good.
Yeah, no.
Except for the Tremors ones. Actually, I watched the Tremors. That was pretty good.
Yeah. See, and I agree, because when we talked about the Tremors, I do agree with their ratings. First one, obviously the best.
Yeah.
Down. And then the last one was
down,
rated better.
It went down, up.
Was it the third one that went
and
up?
then down. It went one of these.
Yeah.
But it like plateaued. So 2 was like the lowest of the 4. I haven't gone through all 4. Is that right?
I think it's 5.
God damn it.
Shrieker Island. I think we discussed that, and that was like the newest one that
don't.
came out.
No, stop. Take us out.
All right.
Take us out.
Just keep going.
It's going to be 2 o'clock in the morning. Do
All
it.
right. DadBods out, bitches.
Love it.